Hello, everyone. It is Kia Kelly, marketing and vertical video strategist. Sorry, Instagram. My phone fell. Oh, I know why. Because I got this thing. Okay. Sorry. Welcome, everybody. Y'all missed it. It was so eventful. Welcome, everybody. Glad you guys are here. If you're watching on the replay, then you kind of watch that whole thing happen on the replay. Those of you guys that are watching on the replay, just type hashtag replay in the comments. It lets me know you're watching on the replay. Everybody else that is live, what's up, live people? What's up, everybody? We are here in my office in San Diego, and we're going to talk about how to nurture an email list. Okay. We're going to talk about how to nurture an email list. So we have a new live series where I am live every single day. Now, the goal is to be live every day at 12 noon, but I sometimes have calls with like clients and stuff. And so 12 doesn't always work. And so today was one of those days, but we're here too. And so we're going to talk about nurturing an email list. Okay. But first things first, we always like to do a little bit of introduction. You guys are watching me. If this is your first time watching me live, I want you to type the word first. If you are if you are here, you've been here before, just say me in the chat. That lets me know people that say me means you've been here before. And hey girl, hey. My laugh is very interesting. It really is. And we're going to talk about nurturing an email list. Now, first things first, I want to know who here does not have an email list. If you don't have an email list, I want you to type 0. Hello, David. If you do have an email list, tell me how many people are on your email list. Hey, I lose 2 again. Hey, Esther. Hey, Aisha. Hey, D. So if you have an email list, I want you to say me. No, sorry, me. I can't remember what it was. If you have an email list, tell me how many people are on your email list. And if you don't have an email list, then type 0. Okay. All right. And then listen, the whole goal of this is just so I can know who is here. Okay. All right. Okay. So 68 people. Okay, Valerie, perfect. And then if you guys wouldn't mind doing me a favor, if you wouldn't mind sharing this, I'd appreciate it so much. If you are watching on TikTok, if you wouldn't mind just tapping your screen on TikTok, because TikTok loves the engagement. And the more you tap, the more likes we get and the more engagement we get onto our live stream. Okay. All right. So we got some people that say 68 people are on their list, 20,000 people on their email list. Awesome. I love to hear that. Who else? Anybody here want to share how many people are currently on their email list? Or if you don't have an email list, I want you to type 0. Okay, that's going to let me know. I see all you guys coming into the room on all the social platforms. Glad you guys are here. We are live on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. We're live in all the places. Okay. All right. So thanks for following Brenda and Tara. I appreciate it. Like 40. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about email marketing as a whole. And then we're going to talk about why in the world would you want to nurture an email list, and then how to nurture that email list. Okay. So one of y'all do me a favor, especially one of y'all on like somewhere, y'all just write it out. One is like, why do you want an email list? What did I say? I forgot what I said. I said, why should you have an email list? I think it was how to nurture the email list. No, why to okay, remember. Let's just talk. Because I'm like, I didn't forgot. I didn't forgot. Okay. All right. So one of the things to understand about building a business is you need to have control in your business. Thank you, Maribel. Thank you. Okay. You need to have control in your business. Everybody type the word control. Okay. You need to have control. If you do not have control, then your business is out of control. Maribel is on point, honey. Maribel, are you in some kind of admin assistant? Because, like, you got this. You got this. Okay. Now, control. Now, control can be looked at as a bad thing, but it's actually a good thing. Okay. So here's what I mean. Okay. Let's say that, listen, wait, I'm going to tell on myself right now. Okay. If that's okay, I want y'all to just type okay. All right. Because I was going to use a different example, but we are friends, we are family. And I always like for you guys to really know me, which means the stuff. Okay. All right. So, okay. So just family. Okay, here we go. All right, we're just listen. So currently in my office is a bag of chips. Okay, now listen. Those of y'all that are healthy people, I'm healthy too, but I wanted these. So I got them. Flavored twist, honey barbecue. Okay. All right. So let's just say that you have a line of potato chips. Hey, Dr. Janelle, right? You have a line of potato chips. You need to have control in your business of how often you can talk to your clients or your prospective clients. You've got to have control. So this is you, and you sell Fritos, right? One of the best ways to be able to have control is to be able to send people messages when you have a new product, when you have a new offer, when you have a special, when you just want to talk to them. You want to be able to have control, okay? So, what does that mean? Here's what that means. Right now, you guys are watching me on social media. Obviously, we're live on all the social media platforms, so there's people everywhere, right? But listen, I don't own the platform, right? We all know that TikTok is owned by Chew. I remember the last name, Chew, out of Singapore, right? We know that Facebook and Instagram is owned by Mark Zuckerberg, Meta. YouTube is owned by No Idea. Twitter is owned by Elon Musk. LinkedIn, I have no idea who owns LinkedIn, but we are live in all the places right now. But I have zero control, right? Like we have 400,000 followers on TikTok. I don't have control to get 400,000 people to get a notification that I just went live. I don't have control, right? You don't have control over that on social, right? The way that you do have control is if you're building some sort of email list or what people call in the marketing world a email marketing funnel. Okay, some type of funnel. Okay, so why would you want to do that? Because again, like I said earlier, you want to be able to have control, right? For example, we have a course called Monetize the Talk, where we teach people how to make money on TikTok selling their products and services. And we do tracking on everything. So when we open the doors to any of our courses, we do tracking to see where is everything coming from. Right. So when people make a purchase, we know if they came from Facebook, if they came from YouTube, our podcast, TikTok, or they came from email. Right. We made over $100,000 in 12 days. And when we tracked it, 85,000 of the money came from email. Okay. 85,000 came from email. Now, we didn't just out of the blue get an email list. No, we built it. We built a funnel, right? And then we started serving our audience on social media, gave them an opportunity to join our email list. Okay. And then they became a part of our customer journey. Okay. All right. Does that make sense? So, again, today we're talking about how to nurture an email list. So, I'm talking about first the value of building an email list. Okay. All right. So, when you think about like getting people on your email list, before you start this whole process of getting people on your email list, you've got to know why. Right. So, again, like I shared earlier, if you're someone and you sell these chips, then your goal is to eventually sell these chips to people. Right. So, you may create a funnel that of people who like chips, who may not be ready to buy these right now. Or let's just say this product isn't ready. Let's say you've got a digital course, right? And you haven't finished it yet, but you want to build a wait list of people that would be interested in the course before it launches. Right? Listen, I had a girl, I did a podcast interview with her, and she was launching a line of like products for moms or something like that. And I said, well, let me know when you launch because I would be glad to share it with people. And she was just like, she said something about, well, we're going to order these amount and then we're going to sell. And I was like, well, how many people are on your waiting list? And she goes, well, I don't have one. And I said, well, I encourage you, get a waiting list, a funnel, get a waiting list. And she said, why? I said, well, if you create a waiting list and you tell people to get on the waiting list before you launch, that's going to give you an idea of how many people are actually interested in your product. So that gives you an idea of how much inventory you need to have. And she was like, I had never thought about that. And that's okay. I'm like, that's okay. This is what I do. This is why I get paid, you know? And so the same thing goes for you, right? And again, today we're talking about nurturing an email list, but I'm just giving you some entryway into this. So if you are thinking about launching some type of product or service, right? The number one thing you want to do is build some sort of funnel with a waiting list. That way, when you do offer that thing, you know how many people are waiting for it. Does that make sense? If that makes sense to you guys, just type "make sense" in the chat. Because like right now, obviously, I'm in my office by myself, talking on all these social media platforms. Hey, Jill. Okay. And I just want y'all to talk back to me. Okay. All right. So I hope that makes sense to you. All right. So now here's the deal. Once a person opts into your waiting list, right? Or just opts into your email list. Okay. Thank you guys so much for talking back to me. I appreciate it. Okay. So as a person has joined your email list. Now we're going to talk about two different people, right? So first of all, a person, they joined your email list because you gave them something, right? So a lot of times people will join an email list because you gave them something for free. So we have what's called the 10 vertical video templates, right? And so it gives you, hey Elijah, it gives you 10 different videos that you can do that are trends for it's for TikTok or for Instagram Reels, right? And you can use on any of the platforms, right? And so we have those which are free. Okay. Now, when a person joins our email list, they join with the intention of getting that free thing, right? Now, we just opened the doors to our course, which is called the Vertical Video Mastery. But we had a waiting list first, right? So we talked about it for a while and said, hey, we got this course we're getting ready to launch. It's called the Vertical Video Mastery. I'm going to be teaching you live for 4 weeks on building your business and marketing your business using short vertical video like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. So we had a waiting list, and every day we were inviting people to join the waiting list, right? And so as people joined the waiting list, we could see right before we opened the doors how many people were interested. Right. So our waiting list, so we had a waiting list. And then yesterday we emailed the waiting list and said, okay, you have the first opportunity to enroll in the course because we're taking a limited amount of people because it's live. And so the waiting list was the first group of people that got access to it, right? So boom, there's that. Okay. And then today we opened up to everybody else. Okay. Now, as it pertains to you and your email list, okay? So first things first, people are going to join initially for that first thing, right? So some people join our email list for the waiting list, and some people join our email list for some type of free thing, okay? So that's the first part, okay? That's the entryway. The second thing is you want to have what we call nurture sequence, nurture emails, where you are talking to the people who have just joined your email list, right? Now, why in the world do you want to talk to people? Because you want to begin to build a relationship with the people who have joined your email list. Because here's what's going to happen. If you learn how to build a successful funnel, then you're going to have people joining your email list every single day that you do not know. Does that make sense? If you build a successful funnel and you continue serving your audience, you're going to have people that are going to join your email list every single day that you do not know. And they join for the first thing, but now you can build a relationship with them through whatever it is you're saying on a regular basis. Okay. For example, we had somebody join our email list today, right? For our free thing, right? Our free templates. And their introduction to me is the templates. And so now I get this beautiful opportunity to talk to him or her more, right? And so on Thursdays, we send an email out that's called the review. And the review basically talks about all of what has happened in our business over the last week. I give them they can listen to my You, Me, and Jesus podcast or the Key and Kelly podcast or what's happening on my YouTube channel. We're giving them the different things that they can partner with. And we told them that the Vertical Video Mastery course is now open. right? And on a regular basis, I'm talking to them in this email. Now, what also happens is we send out 2 emails a week. On Mondays, I usually send a marketing email teaching them business stuff, marketing stuff. Like this past week, I gave them, I think it was like 7 or 8 different things they should focus on in their business, like little things to do to have success in their business. Now, there's hundreds and thousands of people on this email list that I don't know because they joined through whatever our funnel was. But now they're really getting an opportunity to know me, know how I think, and to be served and to build their business through our email list, right? Because again, just because a person came into you today doesn't mean that they're going to be ready for you to buy from you tomorrow. Let me explain. So typically, if you're going to sell somebody something, right, then you have to understand that it's going to take some different touches before somebody makes a purchase. So sometimes somebody buys something immediately. So I have this lip gloss by Fenty. Now, the only reason why I have this is because my best friend for Christmas said she wanted this lipstick for Christmas, this lip gloss for Christmas. And I was like, well, if she likes it, then I want it, right? And I haven't bought anything since Christmas because I bought it because my best friend told me about it, right? But if Fenty continues to send me emails, talking to me, nurturing that relationship, then there's this opportunity that when they offer another color or the same color, then I may make that purchase, right? So listen, I have people all the time. If this is you, just type me in the chat. I have people all the time that say, Kenya, I've been following you since Periscope. I had a guy yesterday. What was his name? Oh, I can see his face. I can't remember his name. Anyway, somebody yesterday said, I've been following you since you were on Periscope back in 2016. 7 years. Listen, is anybody here that was with me during Return of the Curls? That was like 2007. There may not be anybody here, but if there's anybody here that knows Return of the Curls, just say me in the chat, right? So what that means is that like they came into my sphere, got to know me a little bit, and just stayed with me. Now, that guy that mentioned yesterday, he has not made a purchase of anything yet. And that is okay. But he continues to stay with me all these years, all this time. And eventually he may be in need of what it is that I have to offer. Right. So when people come onto your email list, it's important for you to like have this long game strategy in mind where you're not expecting that every single person that joins your email list is going to immediately buy from you. That's not the process. That's just not typically what happens, right? That's why I always tell people when their focus is on how I can go viral, I can go viral. And I'm like, listen, going viral is amazing. And it's something that it would be beautiful to have happen to a business owner. But it's only really beautiful if a person has some sort of marketing funnel set up. Here's why. It would be great to go viral and and let's just say 10,000 people purchase your lip gloss or whatever you sell. That's going to be a great day and make you a lot of money for whatever. But what if not only did you sell 10,000 people to your email list, what if 300,000 people join this? Like, oh, no, sorry. If 10,000 people bought this, but 300,000 people joined your email list, that is another 290,000 potential customers because now they're on your email list, right? One of our clients, she gained over 20,000 people on her email list from one video. 20,000 people joined her email list from one video. You know how much money it takes to run an ad to get 20,000 people to join your email list? And she did it with one video. And the reason why it worked so well was because she already had her marketing funnel set up. Okay. So you want to be having a funnel set up. Okay. Now, somebody asked me a question on Instagram. She said, how many emails do you plan out in advance? Okay. So typically, we typically have when someone opts into our email list, the confirmation email. And then typically once somebody opts in, we're gonna try to sell them a product, right? And so typically we will have 2 or 3 additional emails that serve them, but also invite them to purchase a particular product. After that, if they have not purchased, then we just have a series of maybe 3 or 4 emails that goes out to them once a week, right? It just goes out to them once a week of just serving them, not selling them. Now, once somebody buys a course of ours, we have nurture emails for the courses as well, especially if it's an automated course, right? So let's just say a person comes in today, we have a mini course, which is called Short on Social, right? If somebody purchases that course, it's automated, it's digital. They get the course, right? They get the confirmation email, but then we have a series of emails that goes out once a week, reminding them to log into the course, reminding them to create content and things of that nature, right? Because we want them to not only purchase the item, but we want them to have success with what they've purchased. Now, we have our course right now that's open, which is called the Vertical Video Accelerator, which is a live course. It's going to be for 4 weeks. Those people, the emails are different. Okay. So a person comes in, they purchase, they get their confirmation email. Okay. And then they will get an email in a week that says, hey, our first live call is going to take place on, what is the first live call? Let me see. I can't remember. Let me see. I think it's like the 22nd or something like that. Let me see. Our first live call is going to be it's going to be on Monday, May 22nd. So they'll get an email reminding them of that call. Then the day of the call, they'll get an email that says, hey, we want to remind you our call is taking place tonight at 4:00. Here's the link for Zoom, yada, yada, yada. Then we have the call. The next day, they get an email that says, hey, here is the replay from the call, and here is what we talked about on the call. Why do we do that? Because some people missed the call. 2, because some people didn't take down every note that I said during the call. Now they can get it from the replay. Does that make sense? So the whole thing with nurturing is it's not just about like selling somebody. It's about building a relationship with the people that have connected to you, right? So they come in for whatever reason, and then you continue on that relationship with them through nurturing. Does that take time and intention to create all that? Yes. Do you have to write all those emails? Yes. Right. But once it's written, it's written. All you're doing is probably revising it once a year or something like that. But it's this beautiful experience because people are joining your email list that you don't know. Can you imagine going viral like Kathleen and you get 20,000 people to join your email list? You probably know 2 of those people, 2 of 20,000. But Kathleen had this awesome opportunity to like not only offer them the free thing that they opted in for, but to nurture that relationship and then turn some of them into like paid clients. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm gonna pause there. What kind of questions you guys got? Listen, I done said a whole lot in the last 23 minutes. Some of you guys are probably like, you know, but I'm here for you. This is what I do. Okay, I want to answer some questions. Hey, Heidi and Jamie, thanks for following. Dream Angel, thanks for sharing. What questions you guys got about this? Now, I know I've been mentioning our course. I'm gonna offer this to you all, and it's an opportunity. If it's for you, great. If not, that's okay. We just launched our first vertical video mastery course. Okay. And we used to just focus 100% on TikTok marketing. And then I realized that actually we market everywhere. We market on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, Twitter. We market everywhere. But I hadn't been teaching that to my clients. And I'm like, obviously. So we created a course, which is called the Vertical Video Mastery. And it is designed to teach you how to use vertical short form video like TikTok, Instagram Reels, LinkedIn Shorts, Facebook Reels, and YouTube Shorts, teaching you how to use short form vertical video to market your products and services and grow an online community. Okay. And so, what we're doing is, this is the first time I'm offering this course, I'm offering it live. Right. So I have my course curriculum. There is content that's recorded inside of a portal, but you're going to join me live once a week of me teaching. So what ends up happening is that not only do you get to hear me teach live, but you're going to get this opportunity to get Q&A, right? Because typically our courses are recorded, placed in a portal, and then they're automated. But when we offer a new course, we always do it live. And what happens with the live experience is the people that join get way more out of it because they're able to ask more questions. We give you a Facebook community for 30 days to be able to ask me questions every single day, and we offer it at a discount. Okay. So when we open this course in the fall, it is going to be $997. But because it's our first time offering it, we're offering it for $497. So we've offered it at a $500 discount because we know this is our first time offering it. It's a beta, it's giving you an opportunity to ask questions, and we will ask you for testimonials at the end. Okay. So if you're somebody and you've been saying, yeah, I need to learn TikTok and Reels and Facebook Reels and YouTube Shorts for my business, and you need help, then I want to help you. I want to work with you guys. And I want to give you guys the link. Let me put the link on the screen real quick. That way, if you guys are interested, you can enroll. But I am sitting around here waiting for questions. I don't see no questions. Let me see. What kind of questions you guys got? Whether it's the course or it's about email marketing, what questions you guys got? Let me see. Let's see. Vertical video mastery course.com. There we go. Okay. Now, if you are on Facebook or if you're on Instagram and you want information about the course, listen, we have a system that we use, which is called ManyChat. And ManyChat is an automated system. So those of you guys watching on Instagram or watching on Facebook, if you type the word vertical in the chat, you're going to get an automated DM sent into your inbox. Okay. And it'll give you the link to the course. So on Instagram or on Facebook, if you want information about the course, just type the word vertical and it'll send you a link. Now, everybody else on LinkedIn or YouTube or Twitter or TikTok, you guys have to go to the link on the screen because those social media platforms don't allow for the DM automation setup right now. Okay. All right. What question you guys got about email marketing, or do you have about the course? I see all y'all here on all the platforms. I can see y'all. And I want to be able to help you. Like, this is free help. Let me see. Okay. Instagram. Hey, you guys on Instagram. I see new people coming into the room. Questions. Listen, again, if you guys are watching on TikTok, do me a favor. If y'all wouldn't mind just tapping your screen. Every time you tap your screen on TikTok, it causes engagement. TikTok loves the engagement on live stream. And so they end up sending more people to come in and watch. So that's how you guys can say thanks for being here. All right. Delmar's got a question. Hey, Kenya, question on email marketing. Have you ever done like an email series around a particular topic? Yeah, for sure. So let's just say you're talking about, because she's in HR, teaches entrepreneurs HR. So you can do, let's just say you are doing an email series around, let's just say it's DEI related, right? Then you can 100% do emails around that, whether that is an email that goes out every day, every couple days, or once a week. 100% you can do that, Delmar. It works really well. Let me see. Vino V, the wine life. I've heard that I should always include an offer with each email. What are your thoughts? I don't think so. I mean, it just depends, right? So if someone has come into my email marketing funnel and they just got there for the free thing, I'm going to offer them, Mashawn, hey girl. So I will make an offer for the first probably 3 emails. I will teach and then offer, right? After about the 3rd email, now I'm just going to nurture them for just a couple more emails. But we do have a regular blast that goes out on Mondays that teaches and serves and also gives them an opportunity to purchase. And then we have an email that goes out on Thursday that reminds them, hey, here's what we did this week. We talked about this. Here's a podcast, here's YouTube, and then here is the course we're offering right now. So every email doesn't have to have an offer, right? Because I like to serve my audience with my content and not always sell, right? So it kind of depends. Indigo Empress, I think. I can't see the rest of your name. How often should you email your list without starting to become spammy? So I would definitely say once a week, but email them serving them, right? So, for example, let's just say that you're someone and you sell makeup, you sell lipstick or lip gloss, right? Then the email that you send out each week, don't just be promoting the thing you're selling, but what if you actually give them an image showing them or a video showing them how to apply it? What if you actually show them how, like, the best lip liner to go with this lipstick, or the lip gloss to go with that, or this lipstick goes with this dress for date night, or this one goes with these shoes? What if you're actually serving them and selling? You know what I mean? Delmar, I'm going to create a couple topic based series to increase my email marketing consistency. I'm thinking one time per week on the same day each week. I think that's a great idea. Like every Monday, we send an email that is a marketing business email. We're teaching and we make an offer. But it's like if people aren't buying, that's fine. They're still getting served 100% every Monday. Okay. You're welcome. What other questions you guys got? Any other questions about email marketing or about joining us inside of our course? Listen, I'm so excited about this course. I have never taught all these things. I know them because I've been doing them, for the last like years. You know what I mean? Like TikTok, I've been doing it for the last 3.5 years. And then Instagram Reels, 2 years. That's when it came out. And then Facebook Reels the last year. YouTube Shorts, I've been doing it for the last year as well. So I love them. They're growing all of my channels. They're growing my email list. And now I'm like, I'm gonna teach it to my clients, So I'm very excited to teach you guys. Like we're watching my Facebook page grow like crazy because of Facebook Reels. Like it's a wild time in a good way that is happening on using short vertical video. I'm like very, very excited about it. AJ Davis, what kind of course? So the course is called the Vertical Video Mastery Course, and it is a digital marketing course teaching you how to use short form vertical video to sell your products and services. Hey Tamara, and so a lot of people don't really realize this. I'm not just someone who teaches TikTok. I teach you marketing and business, right? And so when someone enrolls in one of our courses, the first thing we start with is making sure you have your right business, your right funnel, you have your right products and all those things or what have you. Then we get into the how-tos of creating content and all that. And then the last part of the course is always selling. How do you sell? How do you actually make money? So you end up getting like not just how to, but you get like all the stuff. I love seeing the sister in her power. Thanks, Antoinette. You're so sweet. Hey, Cheryl. Yes. And so if you guys listen, I want to have all of you all. Now, granted, we can't take all of you because it's live, but we did decide to take a limited, hold on, how do I say this? So a lot of times people will say that they're offering a course and they'll say it's limited, but it's like digital. And it's like, if a course is digital, it's not limited. Unlimited amount of people can come in. So that's a lie, right? But when we do live courses, we limit that because when you do something live, you're going to have a lot of people that have a lot of questions. And so we can't take hundreds of people in a live course because we won't have time to answer questions. So we limit the amount of people in a live course. But then once it's automated in the fall, then that's a little different. Kylie, thanks for following. King of Hope, hello. Any other questions, you guys? I don't see any others. Any other questions? Listen, what's today? Thursday? I keep thinking it's Friday. I keep wishing that it's Friday, but it is not Friday. I have had a long, long week. And I am ready. And even on Saturday, I got something to do. And I'm like, good God. Okay, sorry. Let me see. Do you batch create your emails? Yeah, absolutely. So no. So our regular Monday emails, no. That is something I write each week, right? But if we're talking about somebody joins our funnel and like our nurture emails, that is batch recorded. Yes. New here. What are y'all talking about? We're talking about how to nurture your email list and basically make money online. Jess, thanks for following. Thanks for sharing the live. Antoinette and King of Hope. Any other questions, you guys? Well, I'm not seeing them other questions, and that's okay that you guys don't. But we will be back live again here tomorrow. Wait, I see a question here. How can you have blog type email newsletters work well for you, or what have you seen? I have seen that emails work better if they're written, because if typically a person reading an email, especially during the day, they're probably at work, right? And they can't listen to you. So more likely written is better. More than likely. How do you start a funnel? Okay, so so before you create the way that people are going to come in, you have to determine what is the ultimate goal, right? So for example, you have to go like, okay, my goal is to sell lipstick. That's the end goal. So whatever you're offering over here has to be able to lead them to buying your thing, right? But what's going to have to happen is you're going to have someone with tech knowledge to actually create the funnel for you, right? Now listen, we have a whole tech team. No, wait, hold on. My friend, my girl Anamika, she's a contractor for us. And so we refer our clients to her all the time. I don't make any money for referring her. So if anybody here, you're like, hey, I need somebody to help me build a website. I need somebody to help me with my funnel or design a website for me. If you send us an email at assistant@kenyakelly.com, assistant@kenyakelly.com, and say, Kenya says she had her web lady, her web design people available. Can you refer me? You can, just send us an email. I'll definitely refer you for sure. How much is the course? Good question. I forgot to tell you. So the course is $497, or you can do 2 monthly payments. Okay. So it's a one-time payment of $497, or you can do 2 monthly payments. Okay. Now you are going to save $500 because the course, when it opens this fall, is the regular price at $997. We just give $500 off when we offer it for the first time and we do it live. Okay. Now, when this course is live, you do get the replays. So we record every single night, we put it into a portal, and you get access to the replays. So even though it's live, you still get to rewatch it over and over and over again. Okay. And the course link is here. So if you're on Facebook or if you're watching on Instagram and you want more details about the course, just type the word vertical, VERTICAL, and we will send you a link to that. Otherwise, everybody else, the link is on the screen, verticalvideomasterycourse.com. And of course, it's in my bio. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I don't see anything else from you guys. No more questions. If you got questions, feel free to I have replays here on YouTube and replays on Facebook. You guys can come ask there. But I am going to go and have lunch, have a little break, and then come back and get some more work done because it's already been a long day. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I will see a bunch of y'all on the inside of the course, and I will see the rest of you guys, maybe tomorrow on live stream. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.